Fastest in the game, ready to ignite. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright. Caffeine runs fueling his creativity inside. Got a YouTube channel where he's shining so bright. MTG3, the show that takes flight. He's a lyrical beast, spitting fire with every bite. Black metal flow, pounding beats to inside. No one can stop him, he's on a meteoric height. Super fast tortoise, the champion of the fight.
Good morning, hope you're up. Enjoy that coffee in your cup. Good morning from the shelf. Super fast tortoise does so well. Sit back, relax, time to chillax. Face the facts, morning coffee show intact. Let's enjoy the show, let's enjoy the flow. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. Into the mood, coffee for every dude. Have fun, enjoy the show. Let this channel grow. Let's enjoy the show. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. Into the mood, coffee for every dude.
Hello! Good morning, everybody, to our 400th.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Well, today is a water day for me instead of coffee.
Can you just not hear me?
Yeah,
I hear you. I said good morning.
Good morning.
And nothing about the 400th episode of the show.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
You're making us sound old.
You are old.
We are old.
I mean, you're 2 steps away from having a walker.
I do have a walker. It's it's somebody who picks up my jar, carries me from here to there.
We're at 400 episodes, everybody.
Oh.
We got a doozy of a show for you. Today's show is going to be more of a rant from me. So, hey, it will happen. It will happen. We got Hillbilly looking over here like he's manifesting, but really he's just a picture of a manifest background.
Well, he's manifesting hillbilly.
Yes.
Really.
You know, he's got to tap a land in order to manifest the hillbilly, but it will send all your creatures to the graveyard.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Got me some coffee now. Oh, yeah.
He's got coffee. He's got coffee. Should have stuck with water today, huh?
Yeah, I thought I was going to have to, but Mississippi just brought me a fresh cup of coffee.
That's time to drink the coffee when it's fresh.
Oh, yeah.
Nice and warm and fresh.
Fresh coffee every morning. Oh, and the mugs that we ordered are in my state. It's not haven't been delivered yet, but they're in Iowa. Woohoo!
Nice. Well, that means you should have the next day or two, probably.
Yeah, probably that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. They said by the 18th, and today's 14th.
Nice, getting them early. Should be.
Early.
Could be. They're being processed. It's shipped through Amazon, ironically, because the company didn't go through. That company wasn't Amazon. So I don't know. Maybe it was an Amazon affiliate. I have no clue. But it's been interesting following and tracking. Yeah. So we're just one step closer to getting the mugs here in the hands. In fact, it's ridiculous. The latest thing I've ordered shipped. I have the mugs shipping. And yet the special thing I ordered, Hillbilly, still has not shipped.
Wow.
Maybe it's just that special. You know, when you send a request to Santa Claus, you know, these things come from the North Pole and they're made by little tiny elves. And sometimes that kind of care takes extra time for something special.
Right. Well, they said it takes 14 to 20 business days to get it out. Business days. That does not include holidays. That does not include the weekends. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
The weight is killing me, and I'm just a person who wants to see this thing first, and before I mail it off to Hillbilly.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna do a reaction video once I get it.
Oh, you're gonna do some kind of video. Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh.
Cause the way I'm gonna do it, whenever I get it, I'm gonna come back here, clean my desk off, take all these cards off my desk, and just do a video on it.
Mhm. Yeah, we have to open the box first when you get the package. You know what I mean? You can react to the package come to your porch, like, ooh, I got a package. Whoa.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be interested in watching that.
Right?
Yep.
He's like, I got what I always wanted, a box.
Yep.
Here's the box. It never fails.
That's right. If you had a
Liz
cat,
lives
that'd
that
be
stuff.
if you had a cat, the box would be the best thing for the cats in the world. They'd love that box. They'd
Yeah.
love the box.
Well, I'll tell you what. Seven has a particular box that we've had it in our living room for about 7 months now. She sits in it and she lays in it. She doesn't want it. If it disappears or gets moved, she'll stand where the box is supposed to be and meow.
Yeah.
If Q approaches that box, she will defend that box like it's the Alamo.
Well, at least your pets don't steal money. My dog, if he sees money laying around on the bed or something, it's gone. He grabs that money and takes off running through the house.
You sure your dog's not my ex-girlfriend?
It could be.
I want to give a big thanks to Pilgrim X. He's a YouTuber who's been part of the channel for a while. He just shared my post I made yesterday, so we're helping he's trying to help the channel grow.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's helping me grow a little bit.
Mm-hmm. That'd be cool. Like,
Yep.
it'd be cool the more we go. If I can get to 1,000 before Hillbilly, I can rub it in his face.
Yeah, just like I'm going to do if I make it first.
Right.
Either way, we all win.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
It's true. It's true. It's all true.
Except for...
How you doing over there? Hold on. Hellwheeler, how are you doing down there?
I'm all good over here.
Yeah, I noticed you've been
Just
quiet.
chilling about.
Don't want you to make you feel left out from the crowd. How are you feeling?
I was trying to put a new song onto my phone, and then my phone has decided to split it all up into like multiple albums. I don't know why.
Oh, no.
No.
It's like, come on, I look at it and it says album. Album name's the same on all of them. It's like, so why haven't you just chucked each other in one little album? Why do I have to scroll through multiples?
Wow.
Because
Oh, boy.
Okay. Just tell him
it
my
would
music.
not be
off.
interesting if it was easy.
That is true.
Right?
Nothing is interesting if it's quick and easy.
Right, that's right. I mean, look at KJ's cat life.
Meow.
Wow.
I do. I have a cat in life though. I sleep half the day. I sit. I stretch. I play with a ball of string. I sleep more. I use a litter box.
Yeah,
I'm only a head in a jar. I don't need much.
that's right. That's cool. Your cat life is surpassed even mine, and I like to take naps. I'm an old person who likes to take naps.
Well, I'm a young person trapped in an old person's body.
All right, Madam Monk, hello. Welcome by. You're a young person trapped in an old person's body.
Yep.
I believe that. I mean, you hardly ever sleep. You drink. If you could, you drink all the Mountain Dew in the world. You drink all the caffeine in the world.
Yep.
And you like to stay up all night as much as possible.
Yep. And don't forget about the food. I love me some food.
Yeah, food is generational. It could be old people, young people, a lot of people.
Well, well, I can eat 24/7 if possible. And I would eat 24/7.
Right? Next time I'm up in Kentucky, I'll take you up on the offer, take you to the buffet, and tell you to just don't eat till all the food's gone.
You don't want to do that. I'll sit there until I get kicked out.
That's right. That's right. That's what I want to see. I want to see you get kicked out. I want you to prove your methods.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. All right. Oh, man. What a morning. It is icy out today. Last night I couldn't play any Commander because the table I'm using right now was used by the wife. We got like a major ice storm that hit us, and before the ice storm came in, work said, hey, you can work from home today. Be safe for traveling when the ice comes in, so you don't have to risk it going home. So she came home last night, set everything up, and I helped her grab the stuff because we had to deliver a work friend of hers their computer stuff to work from home. I had no room to play Commander. No Commander. I had a couple people who wanted to play last night. It was like, go figure. The day I can't stream a Commander game, people make it easy to want to play a game. They're like, oh, I'm available.
I wonder if people's going to be available at 1 o'clock today.
1 o'clock today at Hillbilly stream. We need 15 people.
Yep.
15 people for a Commander game.
Dude, if I could, I would do that.
Can you imagine the chaos that would have?
Yeah.
It'd be
chaos
fun.
ensues. That's
It'd be
right.
fun.
It'd be fun, but also chaotic.
Chaotic.
Not really.
That's all right.
The tortoise is there to have everybody gang up on him.
That's true. Because people can't have a fair game because they think Tortoise is going to run it all. Tortoise is just going to be playing a game, and people are like, "Oh, must have a board wipe in hand." I'm like, "You got to worry about Hillbilly and his counterspell. Hillbilly's counterspell is insane, right?" And no, you got to worry about Tortoise. Gang up on Tortoise. Tortoise has to run away.
Yeah, run away, all right. Run all the way to the victory line.
That's right. All right, I'm supposed to win. Don't you know the rules?
Yeah. Oh.
Well, the tortoise in the hare was not fair. The hare should have won.
Yeah.
The tortoise agreed. The hare proposed to the tortoise too fast.
But you know the story of the tortoise and the long hair over there with the beard.
Zip the shit up. Frank, hush. Okay, because you know better.
The tortoise always wins in the long run. My name ain't Frank. That's my brother.
That's my brother.
My fellow Decepticons, hit that like button for my sake.
That's right. All right, switch things up a little bit, but now we got to get to a little area called the bumper.
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise.
Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright.
Woo! Look at us. Look at us. Hi. How are you? Yeah. How are you doing today in the chair? Everybody in Chatland, everybody watching, how are you doing today on this 400th episode of Super Fast Tortoise? Woo-woo. Yeah.
Triple digits.
Triple digits. 400. It is exciting. It's exciting. And we need to get to the card of the day.
Yep. Card of the day.
Card of the day.
Here's a card of the day. Good old card. It used to be worth major bucks back in the day. Now you can find it for like $10. It's Dark Confident. It costs a generic and a black. It's a 2/1 creature, human, wizard. So at the beginning of your upkeep, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value.
This card would kill me.
You think any card that makes you pay life to draw a card kills you. You're like, I hate paying life to draw cards. Well, you know what? Black has the best card draw in Magic, and it pains you every time.
Yeah.
You don't get a mono black card that says just draw a card without losing a life.
True. Very true.
It's true. It is true. This card used to be very expensive because it was good in different formats, like Modern. And what made it really good is that it could die to blocking.
Yeah.
It could die to removal. That's what made it strong. That's the irony of this card. That's kind of like the feeling of today's show. This card is good because it could die.
Cut down.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what made this card really strong, and it's what made it really awesome in the competitive scene, the competitive format. No one has anything to say about it.
It's a good card. I mean, I like it, and I'd run it probably in one of my decks.
Yeah, I wouldn't run it. I wouldn't run it in an Eldrazi deck.
No.
I'm looking at this and I'm giving Harry Potter vibes, but I'm thinking like not Harry Potter himself, but Sirius Snape.
Right.
And why is he using the power on himself? You know, it's like, hey, I'm gonna take the. I wonder what happens if I use the wand in my head. You know.
You watched the whole series?
The whole series of Harry Potter. I only read the first 2 books.
Oh,
I was gonna say, I gotta say, this isn't making me think of Severus Snape. It's making me think of Dumbledore when he's taking memories out. Because he's like holding the wand and he's pulling a memory out, about to put it into the pensive.
Yeah, that's what I was about. That was what I was about to bring up. Is the whole memory thing.
Yeah,
he's not got that far apparently. So we'll have to educate him later.
Right. Because Harry Potter is a really good series at the end of it. Except the third movie of the series sucked. I don't know what it is about the third movie in series, like any series, why it always sucks. But the third movie in the Harry Potter series sucked.
I liked it. I mean, I like all the Harry Potter ones. So
right. Well, they should have darkened the tone of the movie and made it more serious. I mean, Sirius Black was the main thing of the movie, and they watered it down and they cheapened the graphics. They had a whole different director at that time when they did it. So
3 was kind of the first of the books that starts going down a lot of a deeper, darker route. Obviously, by the time you got to book 7, we ain't the same happy Harry Potter that we were in book 1.
Right. But
how are you a happy child when you live underneath somebody's stairwell?
Hey,
I'm sure that's everyone's dream. Some people's dream to live under a stairwell.
It's all about your perspective, right? Would you rather sleep under a stairwell, or would you rather be in the cold, raining streets of homelessness?
I'd rather be under the stairwell.
You know, perspective is a thing.
Plus, he may not have known it, but that stairwell was keeping him alive. The fact that he lived with his aunt and uncle gave him like a little protective bubble from Voldemort. He didn't know this, but you know, that misery he had to endure there actually did some good for him, even if he didn't realize.
Yeah, actually made him stronger.
Made him more humble. Like Harry Potter, if he was raised differently, he could have been a snob.
Well, if he was raised in a wizarding family, everyone would know him. He wouldn't be immediately he'd grow up knowing he's this amazing boy, the boy that lived. Everyone's staring at him no matter where he goes. He wouldn't have lived any sort of normal life. He would have got to school and he would have just been all uppity himself.
Right.
I think he would have been like a blonde-headed kid.
Well, there are
two possible. Yeah.
There's two possible people in the Harry Potter world who could have been the chosen one, and Harry Potter was one of them. And well, you know who the other one was, right?
Yes, I do know the other one.
Neville.
Do you not remember?
Neville.
Yeah, Neville.
Yep.
It's why Neville's his parents got attacked, and why they had the Cruciatus curse put on them so much, because Voldemort originally believed it was Neville. So he went after the family. But obviously, we know that it's a much even stronger power that protected and kept Harry alive.
Oh,
and that was, of course, the power of love.
Yep.
The power of love. Dun.
Looks like I got to read the other books.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. I mean, if we have to, we'll sit down and read a chapter out to you each day. But you will have no need to read the rest of the Harry Potter books. They are great.
It's a good series. I never read the books.
I haven't read the books either, but I have seen the movies. And
This is just tragedy. I can't believe you guys haven't read the books. This way, we're gonna have to set up a let's read Harry Potter together because you guys.
To be fair on
need to hear
me,
it.
I've read everything but the Deathly Hollows, the final book.
I watched all the movies, and the last two movies of the series are my favorite of the franchise.
I mean, I'm glad they did do the last two movies as two movies because to split the Deathly Hallows down into one movie, like you would have lost so much content. You can see it in some of the other movies once you've read the books. So much content is missing because they're making it into a movie length.
Right,
But the final book's so important. They've got so much going on that if they tried cutting that down, you wouldn't have had a clue what was happening.
Right. And I get that because, like, the same with Jurassic Park. There's so much from the books that they didn't include in the movie that, like, I don't know how the first movie got so popular the way it did with all the mistakes in the movie and stuff.
I mean, I read the book. Actually, I listened to the book. But yeah, one of the characters that we've got in the movie, he doesn't even survive.
That's right. That
But
was
he keeps
Malcolm.
reappearing.
Yep. Which is sad in its own way because, like, Malcolm should not have that big of a success, even though he came in the second book. He made the second book. We never got a third book, but, like, I wanted to see more with Alan Grant in the future, but nope.
Yeah. I mean, the whole of the ending of the book was a little dark. The fact that they're just basically stuck in this limbo of you can't leave. You know, we don't know what to do with you.
That's right.
But no, the movies is a lot more happier. They go home, they see their parents. Woo!
Well, the end of the first book, they nuked the island.
Yeah, they nuked it.
Yeah. The end of the second book was a little more tragic. It was interesting.
I really liked Michael Crichton's his storylines in the novels. A lot of people were if you made the mistake of reading the books before you watched Jurassic Park, then I can understand why there were people back when Jurassic Park came out that really didn't like it. But at the same time, I enjoyed it. I read the books first and then I watched the movies, and I understand there's only so much you can do to make a 2 hour or an hour and a half film or a 2 hour film be the same as a 400+ page book. I mean, you can only fit so much content into a movie, especially back in the mid '90s when Jurassic Park came out.
Right, but nowadays you can have a whole Netflix series.
Yep.
Of the book.
Yeah.
Think about it.
And
we
plus
can have
also
what we want.
Spielberg had a problem with like there was only so much he could do because animatronics and puppets and CG wasn't as good as it is now. I mean, Tortoise, you mentioned the other day that you had watched the Blu-ray edition of Jurassic Park, and you can see all the errors that you didn't see in the VHS edition.
Right. All the VHS editions, all the errors, like so much going on, like doors backwards on certain scenes, like the whole scene where the cloth changes color a lot, or the whole T-Rex breaking out of the scene. Like, you notice there's a lot of little mistakes there. Like, no, like out of all the videos I watched of people making mistakes, no one's ever covered the question of how is the wire of the fence long enough to reach to the bottom of the crevice of that whole drop when the size of the gate wire should not be that long. No one answered that. A lot of mistakes, but still.
But you're right. There's only so much you can do. I mean, especially when animation practical effects can only take you so far.
Oh yeah. Practical effects can take you so far, and how your budget can take you so far too, because they had a budget. It was a big budget, low budget film. So let's get to some pictures of the day. Boop. That's right. Batman gets his day started with the dark roast.
Go.
This is KJ in the morning looking at his cats.
Hello, Gotham. Time for a dark roast.
Next
No,
cat.
you
Next
cannot
cat
have
you got to name Gotham.
Only if he has a black cat, though, or like a black and white cat.
Mhm.
Like, I don't think you can have a sparkling white cat that's named Gotham.
Right.
Yeah, you'd have to name it Metropolis.
Mm-hmm.
I think Century City would be something if I had another ginger cat, though.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Now another picture. Another picture.
I'm awake. I'm awake. I promise. After a coffee, I'll be fine.
That's right. That's how I feel every morning. Trying to get up. Trying to motivate.
I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that.
You know,
I'm the same way. As soon as I wake up, I open my eyes. I got to have a cup of coffee sitting right there beside me.
Hi, Brandon, tcgdude, hello.
What?
tcgdude.
Sorry, I didn't see chat explode because I got so involved with the conversation there. You guys are awesome. Well, thank you for keeping people entertained.
Oh yeah, we've just been chatting about Narnia. It's another great series.
And
Again, I can't
wardrobe
believe that
series was
Mrs.
good.
Hillbilly hasn't finished the series. She's never read The Last Battle. What
Ah,
is it with you people starting series and not finishing them?
well, the
Like, you're
series
getting
gotta be
halfway
good, right?
done, you're just not finishing the climax. Come on.
For
So-
me, it's my ADHD.
This picture is actually a legitimate picture of KJ when he was DJing, and he was DJing at certain nightclubs, right? And when he got too tired and too drunk, he would stumble out in his Batman costume in the back.
You have no idea how close to that an actual truth that you just told.
Scared.
I had no, it wasn't Halloween, but it was my birthday, and it wasn't up against the side of the wall, but on my birthday, I think it was 2010, 2011. Finished hosting a karaoke show 10 minutes into the show because I had been celebrating my birthday the entire day. My friends, including Mr. DJ Longhair and a few other people, had to take me out to the Buick, lay me in the back seat, and they had to continue my karaoke show. It was DJ Twisted 78 and my buddy Lesquire, all trying to host my birthday show and keep me from wandering back into the bar.
That's funny. And you were in your Batman suit. No, I'm kidding.
I was in my Batman suit, but I was wearing the Robin tights for some reason.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. The more we know. Next picture.
Oh, you know, do.
My boss
My
told me to
boss.
dress for the job you want, not the job you have. Now I'm sitting in a disciplinary meeting dressed as Batman.
I mean, to be fair, what boss is going to be able to discipline you? Like,
Right.
nobody is going to be able to sit in that meeting with a straight face.
True.
No, see what happens is
Did I
the
do
boss
something
starts
wrong?
trying to discipline him, and he does. He'll pull the Batman routine like he does with Commissioner Gordon and just disappear.
That's right. But you got to talk in the Batman voice. Be like, I dressed for the job. This is the job I want, not the job I have. I followed your advice. That's right.
Who do you think you are? I'm Batman.
Batman. Batman. Coach. Always read the last page first. That way, if you don't finish the book, you still know the ending. That's funny.
The end. There, you got the ending. It's just the end.
All right. Now for the final picture of the day. Before you save the day, coffee. I want a Batman wrap today.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is a KJ looking at the kitty newspaper. What's happening in the news right meow? We'll find out. Let's read the head titles of Meow Mystery. Yeah, that's right. Meow. That's right.
Oh, I enjoy this little graphic here. There's something about this graphic. You know, I imagine like, oh, he's Batman. I'm Batman. I'm drinking my coffee. Oh, I have the comics. Oh, Alfred, did you read this one? It's funny. Oh.
Right.
Number one bats.
That's right. Number one bat. Batman. Batman. Batman.
I remember that show. I remember that show.
That's right.
Old on there.
Yeah. With Mr. West as Batman.
Yep.
Adam West.
Adam West. The original Batman. That's right. He is Batman. There's a shame that Adam West never made a cameo in the Dark Knight series.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if in any series Adam West played Alfred in the newer Batman series when he was alive? That would probably been killer.
That would have been great, old chum.
And that's right, great old chum.
I still love his performance as the mayor for Quahog in Family Guy.
Right, his performance was still an old school Batman voice. Yeah. But, stepped out of his realm and played Alfred, a more serious role. He probably would have killed it. It.
I think, I agree. He probably would have.
Yeah. It would have been back to the original Batman, too. Adam West appearing, kind of like Stan Lee appearing in all the Marvel movies he could before he passed. Adam West starring in all the Batman stuff before he passed. That would have been cool. But no one was thinking like that at that time. So sad. Because can you imagine if in the Dark Knight series, the Joker had an interaction with the original actor who played the Joker? That would have been cool.
That would have been cool. I really appreciated Adam West as Batman, as just like everything that he did. I like for some reason he always put, no matter how even if he was trying to be serious or whatever, it still came off campy and like right. The cool uncle or
It could have been cool. It could have been good. Because it could have been good. It could have been good, everybody. But now, if you have a picture of the day, you in chat line, you right there sitting down. If you have a picture you want to share of the day, become part of Discord. You can share your picture of the day there in the right room. And in that room, you can share your picture of the day and get a shout out for having a picture of the day. Like we had Brian Fish the other day with his little Ninja Turtles refrigerator poster. That was awesome. Check it out. That's right. Now, same with the question day. If you have a question of the day you want to ask, you can post your question day in Discord and be asking the question of the day. Let's get to the segment. Presented by Discord. We have the question of the day. So the question of the day. Good morning, Tide Capsule. Whoop, whoop. Question today is brought by AI Michael Kane.
Bah humbug. What is something that makes you grumpy in the morning before the coffee?
Waking up.
He's still my idea.
Okay, I think everyone's answer there was waking up. So apart from waking up.
Yeah, apart from waking up.
I got one. That's specific to me.
What's up?
Waiting for Grandma to get up so I can get my soda for my caffeine.
Huh? You said soda. My brain's thinking early in the morning.
Yes. First thing I drink to take my medicine with.
I usually go with pop instead of soda.
Is there
Same thing.
Ah.
I usually go with water.
Is there a particular reason why we have to wait for Grandma to wake up to have this, or is that
Yeah,
just part of
they
our
have me
routine?
they have me restricted on how many cans I can get because I wouldn't stop drinking cans. I just open one can after another and drinking it down.
I feel you there.
So our
Yeah,
boy
if it's there, I'll
Mugenfool
drink it.
Our boy Mugenfool has an addiction to the caffeinated drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. And too much can dehydrate you. Are you restricted from the coffee machine?
No, I don't really drink that coffee though.
Well, maybe if you change your habit, you can make lots of coffee.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what are you going to do with the poor coffee mug? It's going to make its way to you and then sit ever empty, waiting desperately for its
soda.
coffee.
Put soda in it. There, we got a good idea.
Well, what my morning? Go ahead.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be more like a soda or a pop mug than a coffee mug, but whatever. It's still gonna be used.
Uh-huh.
Well, what my morning consists of is me waking up with a cup of coffee right beside me, drinking that cup of coffee, then from there headed to my office to take my medicine and to start my stream. Then here.
That's right. Boo-wop, doo-wop, doo-wop. Every day I'm waking up with Folgers in my cup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's right. Doo-wop-bop-be-dop-bop, beep-beep-da-bop-boop-bop-bop. You know, KJ's wakes up grumpy in the morning because he doesn't got enough cat love in his life.
You know what it's not, I think the cat love is all right, my mornings, usually I wake up all okay, and then like something happens. But my routine, and those are people who are in the Discord server sometimes know that I'm going to be sending out good morning messages to everybody as soon as I get up, and I'm making the coffee. I'm making a good morning message. Sometimes I'll even like look for a little fact of the day and put it in the good morning message, or whatnot. Like I try to send like Tortoise something that, like a little meme or something of things he likes. I got a little early start on it at 3:00 this morning. I sent Tortoise a message about, hey, you got to check out these Transformers cards.
Oh, yeah, Transformers trading cards. Yep.
I was going to say, my technical morning message from you, which did come in the morning for me because it was 4:00, was you saying good night? a little of the opposite morning message I normally receive.
That's funny.
Well, 6 hours difference. I figured wake up early just for you. Or
what I despise waking up is having to restart the coffee pot every morning. That gets me angry. Having to create the coffee, make the coffee, and I have to wait a few minutes before it's done percolating. Sometimes it seems forever for that coffee pot to percolate, especially on the strong brew. I make my coffee strong, grow some hair on my chest,
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what makes me grumpy. And I don't know if you noticed that Michael Caine is one of the guys who played Alfred, Batman's butler, in the Dark Knight series. That's why I used him for the question of the day. I know I just blew KJ's mind.
I think of Michael Caine, and first thing that comes to mind is
the Muppets
Dirty Rotten
Christmas
Scoundrel.
Carol.
Oh, well, that too. Haven't watched it yet this year. That's tomorrow. But Dirty Rotten Scoundrels is my Michael Caine movie.
Ah. I thought of the Christmas Carol. That's why the whole question of the day starts with bah humbug in there. That's right. That's right, everybody. That's right. And with that, we got to move on. Lily, what do you want? Yeah, it's not food time. It's not food time. You still got oh my Lord, it's 11, 12, 1. You got 2.5 hours before food time.
But it's food time now. Look, I'm talking to you. I'm looking at you. That means it's food time. Look at me. I'm a tiny kitty. I'm wasting away.
She's not tiny. She's got a waist size of equator.
Hey, we don't kitty shame on fat kitties.
Lasagna.
That's right. Waffles, good morning. You coming up? You coming up? Yeah. Are you just going to keep tapping my leg? What you doing?
I can see the bottom of my bowl. I can see the bottom of my bowl. My bowl. My bowl. Check my bowl. At the bottom. There's one spot where I can see bottom.
I see you. You know, you kind of claw my leg when you do that.
Tortoise, the scat scratching post.
That's right. That's right. Let's see.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
The moves, the strategies, and the flares. Superfast tortoise is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
Look.
Well, that was a good cut.
That was a good cut.
You know, 400 episodes of Tortoise, Hillbilly, us, and beautiful kitties.
Yep.
Well, it wouldn't be a good morning show without some kitties. You got to get that kitty love. No, don't show my belly off.
You mean this belly? You mean this belly right here? Yeah. That's right. All right. So topic of the day. The topic today is the reality of the creep behind the shell. And Kitty, make this kind of hard to read.
Well, the kitty is the creep behind the shell.
That's right. When I cover episodes about a small bit of magic news, wait, hold on, I need to scroll up. The reality of the creep behind the shell. I am waking up every morning. I'm setting up a table, pulling out the laptop, searching for images for the show, looking for a topic every day. I'm searching for a topic, trying to push for a fun episode for you to enjoy. I am looking for Magic Gathering news. Not always fun. I don't always find it, and it's not always interesting. I am trying to keep the magic and the magic to get back to the channel intact, but it's not always easy. I feel like I'm always trying to please somebody or everyone. I sometimes feel like I'm pleasing no one. I look for the reactions of my viewership and subscribers. Sounds is hard to ignore. Viewer interaction is important, and I'm trying to increase my viewer engagement. I get it. My choices are not always going to win everyone over. My decision to run episodes on mental health is not going to be one for everyone. When I cover episodes about a small bit of magic news is not going to be for everyone. Sometimes the silence I get from some people feel like a punishment towards me. My goal here is on this platform is to bring positivity to the world, one small bit at a time. The ridiculousness of feeling like I can make someone's day better, it's always going to resonate differently from person to person. As a group of people, I am hoping to build a bigger and brighter community. A community of people who want to brighten the days of others. I want people to connect and enjoy the small things in life. I want people to feel like they can participate and be part of the show. The creep is about sharing positivity where possible. I know for a fact not every situation in life is going to be the happiest, but as we can, help others where we can. Sometimes we need a distraction. Sometimes we need a refresher from life. Sometimes we need a different point of view. And that is what the show is in cases. It is why I am so inclined to be positive. I feel sometimes I lose control of that. Sometimes I feel like I need to rein back the control because the effect is not desired. The effect I'm trying to make is not the effect I desire most times. Like when I'm trying to do something, sometimes I feel like I get the opposite effect. I just want to have people be a little more positive. Makes me question. Bleh. I just want to have people be a little bit more positive, but sometimes it makes me question myself. Sometimes, is it worth it when I don't get the reactions I'm looking for? All right, that was a long monologue.
Okay, I got something to say about this.
Yeah.
You do bring positivity to YouTube, to this channel, especially this channel, and you bring it into my life, but I also wanted to talk to the chat and to people that are watching the replay. If Tortoise brings positivity to you, let them know in chat.
Yeah,
Let them know in chat. Leave a comment. Tell him if he's bringing positivity to your life. He does bring positivity into my life. And because you've given me so much for my channel, and it's helped me out drastically, and positivity is there thanks to you.
Yeah, that's good. Tibalts Apprentice, hello. Yeah, it's Tibalts. He's like, yeah, he does. Well, like there's a lot I do, right?
Yep.
A lot I try to encase, and like sometimes the show goes off the rails from what it's supposed to.
Right.
But sometimes the show is insinuated in the best way it could be.
Yeah. But that happens because of what type of show this is.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't mean, and I'm talking about all the other four of us, we don't mean to do it for that to happen. But sometimes it does happen. Although I know the four of us mean for that to happen to the channel. And for myself, if I cause it, I do apologize for myself. And the others, they can apologize for themselves if they want to. But it does happen.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all have anything to say, KJ, Hellwheeler, or mugenfool?
I do. I'm sorry I'm not always here for you, Tortoise. I try to be.
Well, I understand you got a life. I mean,
I just don't want you to feel like I'm ignoring you because I'm not, or I'm depressed. I'm not.
Waffles.
you know
Positivity, not positive coffee.
You know, one of the hardest part about the mornings is the ability to keep your brain straight. And we do tend to sometimes stray from topics. And then there are some topics in some case scenarios that can hit us in a certain way. A few of you there for me the other day when I was having somewhat of a little emotional breakdown due to meds, depression, anxiety, and a few things that were going on in my life, especially some extremely positive situations that made me a little emotional too. And these things can all hit us from all that to even just like our brain just being foggy in the morning. So the fact that we're able to keep any kind of direction in the morning sometimes can be just praised as, hey, our coffee worked.
Yeah, coffee worked. And look, like my monologue is not about just people on the show, right? There's people, like I know one particular person, not going to call that person out, who will dislike the video just because it's not their kind of video, or they will not comment on the chat because they don't want people to respond negatively to their chat, which is weird. Because like on my end, right? On my end, as I'm waiting for people's responses and stuff, like I know as a consequence of being a host and a content creator, that everything I say is not going to resonate with everybody all the same, right? I can talk about how wonderful the rainbow makes me, but some of the rainbow's depressing. It's just a limited time thing reflected by light and water. But the rainbow looks pretty, you know? So I understand people are going to have different perspectives at different times all the time, but I know for a fact it's hard because like one thing I've noticed, and this is towards chat, that chat's been more active, which is amazing. But I noticed when because it tells me the viewer count right here on the screen, it tells me the viewer count, and I can see how many people are chatting, and it makes me feel like I'm like not doing well when the viewer count is higher than the chat count. Sometimes.
But the viewer count higher than the chat count, that's good.
Right. Well,
Maybe
no,
you get more
it's
views.
good. But like I'm saying, when the chat rate's not matching the viewer count, it's like what? I'm trying to get everybody involved because you want everybody to have their say. You want to know what people are thinking. You kind of want because it doesn't tell me who's viewing. And so when people chat, it's like I can say good morning to you if like Joe Blow is in the chat and he says hello. I can be like hello, Joe Blow. How you doing? Oh, are you finally done with me? See you later.
Yeah, the problem with that though is some people probably are either at work watching the stream later. So
Right.
Chat. You got to think about that, and also some people just don't like to chat. Some people are too shy to say anything in chat. I used to be like that. I used to go onto videos before I became a streamer and everything, and just watch the videos. Would not react to the chats or anything. I would just be there as a viewer, and that's it.
All right, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I love the viewership, but I love it when people chat as well. Like right now, we're fluctuating between 6 and 8 people in chat or in viewership, and that knowing how many people are there and people are chatting, it's like what? It messes with the brain. Still something I have to get used to because it's crazy to get 8 people in chat. Sometimes on a good stream, we have 15 people in chat. And thanks for the hearts. Woo woo.
You're welcome.
But it is. I understand where you're coming from because I like to interact with everybody in chat. And then I'll look at the viewers. It may have 15, 20 viewers. That's a lot of people that I have not been able to respond to, or reach out to, or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. I do ask for comments so I can interact with those people. But some people just do not like to leave comments or anything. They just want to see you. They want to see the video, and that is it.
Mm-hmm. And the videos always keep the content and full of fun. We try to keep everybody engaged as well.
Yep.
What oh, sorry. Continue.
Some people can't spell well.
Right. Some people can't spell well, and they don't want to leave comments because of it.
Sorry, my mouse is giving me issues. There you go. All right, Joe Blow, welcome to the creep. Joe Blow being KJ. Guess I'm one of them.
Go ahead.
I was just sorry. Sorry.
All right, go ahead, KJ.
I was just thinking about the some people don't type well in chat statement. I am very quick at getting finger tied when I'm typing and during chat. And when you're trying to chat with a live conversation in chat, this is my experience when I'm hanging out with my Twitch friends over on Twitch and in their chat. The chat can go so fast, and you want to get your thought out there really quick, and it ends up like gobbledygook when you have fingers that'll get tied up into a knot like a cartoon character, and you just you get embarrassed sometimes, and then you don't want to chat the rest of the thing, and then okay, well, we have a lurker. You're gonna talk to us? What's wrong, Dan? You were talking, and then now you don't talk.
Sometimes. Hey, what's up? Black Apple Wolf. What's up?
Woo! Also, I want to bring a point up about, I'm going to use my channel as an example. I will have maybe 5 to 10 viewers sometimes. And I'll ask, whenever the stream ends, come on back and leave a comment. Guess how many people leave comments?
Me and Miss Hillbilly.
Sometimes me, if I can remember to leave a comment before the YouTube switches over to the next video after the episode ends.
but I have made I may have only 2 comments, and maybe about 10 to 15 people watching the stream.
Yeah, I have my auto start or my auto video start turned off on YouTube, so when the video ends, it doesn't go to another video.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah. I hate auto start, dude. I think that's so annoying, especially when it's like we're randomly going to choose a video and ruin your algorithm what you like, because you're going to like what we think you're going to like what you're going to watch next.
Yep, I got mine turned off too. But I mean, this happens to all channels because I know you like talking to people. I like talking to people.
Right.
I like comments. You like comments, but it's not out. Comments don't always come through.
You just gotta be part of the show. You know, that's what I want people to do, is be part of the show. What I want people to do is become part of the channel, right? Yep. You know, like I want people, like my dream is for people to become invested in the channel where they love being here in the morning show, where their routine, you know, that's the goal. Like this year, I'm going to write a list of goals I want, like a track, so I can achieve goals by the end of the year. Like not by the end of this year, by the end of next year, 2026.
Okay. Let me bring a point up. Let's see who we got here in chat right now. We got Captain Waffles.
Yeah.
We got Time Capsule.
That's right.
Coach is Magic. Brandon, tcgdude, Manamonk, and
Manamonk stopped by. He had to go back to work.
Right.
Cane Shaker is here, but he's lurking instead of chatting. Yeah, I call him out when you talk like that. Yeah.
All right. But you got these people that I've named off in chat.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Black Alpha Wolf is
Black Alpha Wolf.
Yeah, Black Alpha Wolf. But these people that I've named off in chat are here every day.
Right.
And therefore, you are part of their life every day. They are invested into this channel.
That is true.
But
I appreciate that a lot.
But but the more, I mean, a lot of people are just want to watch the stream, watch show. And they are investing into the show by doing that. Although I know the people in chat, and I know them very well. Well as I can as like internet personality. I know the people who come to chat are pretty much here all the time. And I know the people who support the channel, like Time Capsule, you know, has helped support the channel by donating games for video game night. Yep.
And some magic cards for content, mail day content and stuff like that. You know, I know Hillbilly's helped out a lot too. Yep. You know, I know Tibalts Apprentice, he's always around. And I know Captain Waffles is trying to be best. And I haven't been able to participate in this pool game because just let Captain Waffles knows, because I was waiting on a payment from somebody from the auction and they never could pay.
Ooh.
No, and that's not Hillbilly. Hillbilly paid.
Yeah. But anyway, these people are invested into the channel. Not everybody's going to invest as much time as these people that's in chat.
Right.
But they could be investing into the channel without you knowing, because they could be coming back and returning the returning viewers to see what the channel puts out.
Well, I'm gonna say I agree, but to be honest, we're a good majority of the people who are coming here to watch, they are creators and they're gamers. And splitting your YouTube is a huge place. Then you add in Twitch, you add in TikTok Live, and then you add in Kick and these other networks that the people are viewing from, you know, and they're content creators. A lot of people, I mean, let's forget the autoplay, which I just found out you can turn off. a lot of people are, when they turn on like the talk shows and the morning shows, for example, before I come here, if I'm not talking to Mugen or Jess or anybody else in chat in the server, I'm usually doing some house cleaning and whatnot. And so I'm listening to a couple other morning talk shows. And by the time I get around to coming to my computer or picking up my phone to do whatever, it's already past the time where I've forgotten what I was going to say in the thing. And a lot of people are that way. It's the morning hours are kind of like complicated. I do recommend that you turn around, if you have the time, rewatch a video. I just recently went back and started rewatching a lot of morning show videos and a few other videos that of people that I've been hanging out with. And if anything, it's appreciated that you're there. Yes, it does help the algorithm. If you click that like button, it does help the algorithm if you join and subscribe. And it also helps the algorithm when you comment. But what that does, the comments, I think, if I see the comments, I want to see your positive remarks or your negative remarks. If you have a negative remark, tell me, so that way we can work on changing something. Right. And but like at the same time, there are a lot of people that are very uncomfortable with communication, even in text.
Yep.
And so I think that, like, I'm very cautious personally about kind of like taking that hammer and like saying constantly telling people, because I don't know, I'm very cautious about it, because I don't want to like make people feel awkward, because they don't like to talk, or even in text though it can feel weird for them.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a lot going on. There's a lot you got to learn. Like I said earlier, it's like not everybody's going to resonate the same way you think they are when you come up with a topic. You can probably come up with the most cuddliest, soft, green-lidded Saturday morning kids cartoon topic of Care Bears, and someone's going to be offended by it somewhere.
Yep. I mean, let's take this for example. Let's say a streamer invited you to their show. They got 1 million. They got a million subscribers.
Right.
And compared to me, you, and everybody else here, you're going to be kind of afraid to collab with them by you being so small and them being so big. You're not going to be able to talk much, are you?
Well, that's another thing, the larger a following gets, it does get harder to chat, and therefore, fortunately, we have a very comfortable following where when we can look over and chat. And I am not ignoring you, Captain Waffles. I never will, mon capitaine.
But you'd be afraid to interact with that channel, wouldn't you, Tortoise?
No.
I know I would, because here I am, this wee little person compared to this big old person. I wouldn't know how to, act, or I'd be nervous to be on that channel.
I think your mindset's not the same as mine, because to me it's the expectations. Like if I go to a big person's channel and I chat and I keep chatting till I get them to say my name. And that's my goal when I'm in their chats. I want them to say my name, so I'll chat whatever is going on and try to get them to read my comment.
Yeah, Senpai recognize me. Senpai recognize me.
Oh, I'm not talking about being in chat. I'm talking about being on the show.
I would still go on some big show. I don't understand that. It was a big jump to go to a DJ show in the beginning. I was interesting, right?
But I'm talking about somebody bigger than him.
Well, I'd still do it. Look, you gotta have the mindset when it comes to something like that. You gotta have the mindset that it's for you. If someone invites you to their show and they have like 1,000 followers or like 1,000 viewers a day, that's good for you. That's 1,000 eyes that never seen you before looking at you.
Right. Well, that's a fact, you know. But I think that like you can't go into a collaboration expecting their following to come, because like, especially depending on like say for example me, I when I came to you guys, I had no clue what was going to happen. I was frightened as a small creator, a nobody creator. I'm a nobody creator, and I'm hanging out with you guys. I got to hang out. I get to hang out with Captain Waffles a couple of times, and I got to hang out with. I get to hang out with DJ, and I hung out with Black Alpha Wolf and a few of these people. You don't, if you go into something expecting something, you're ultimately going to be disappointed. But if you go into a collaboration going, look, I'm going to have fun with this person. I'm going to, if I grow, I grow. If I don't, I don't. I'm still going to make a new friend. I'll have a new friend, and eventually that growth will happen. Sometimes growth on YouTube will happen overnight. Growth on Twitch will happen in an instant. Or blink your eyes, and next thing you know, you have 10,000 followers on TikTok. But if you go in expecting something, and I see this as a failure amongst Twitch people all the time, is if you go in expecting hometown celebrity, you're going to end up disappointed. And so always expect to hang out with your friends first, play your game first, get your thought process out there and communicate, because you always do have your VOD. Eventually people will see your message and they will respect your message. That comment will be put on your thing eventually. Like hoping hoping for the right now is not the way to go, in my opinion.
But I'd be nervous to be with a big time creator, and I would probably not leave comments because I'd be afraid to leave a comment, because it'd make me feel small and afraid, I guess you'd call it. Not really afraid, but I don't know what you would call it, but I don't know how to explain it.
Well, I do see how it could be frightening stepping into a big chat, though, as a guest on somebody's chat. It's frightening, I mean, I went into Iron Mouse's chat. I think it was probably about March of this year, and she had follower chat on only, and that was going really fast, and I'm surprised she even saw my message, and she shouted me out. I mean the faster the chat goes, it's going to be hard. You can't expect a large creator to be right on top of 100 people in chat. It's nearly impossible. I mean, Jesse and I, on our little tiny goofing around procrastinating show, I can't keep up with chat half the time, and it's only 5 people joining us in chat. I mean, it's hard for me as a person with attention deficit disorder to be able to pay attention to a conversation and read the chat, and I sit there and I see, did you check your Discord today, Dan? Yeah, I checked it. I just didn't have a chance to respond. I was making coffee, and I was having a conversation with Jesse about tonight's show, and I'm sorry, and I feel bad. I feel bad personally for missing the few messages from the few people who do follow me, and but that's just in my head. As well as I don't want people going, hey, senpai, you missed me today. I was there. I was waving. I was jumping up and down, shouting your name in praise, and I was too busy talking to the people who invited me to their show.
Mm-hmm. All right, you watch Ryan Hall, y'all, right?
Yeah, Ryan Hall, y'all.
Yep, and you seen some of his live shows.
Yeah.
Covering the weather. You seen how fast that chat runs on that channel there.
Yeah, but that's just natural. It's going to happen. You can't control it, so you're just going to control yourself.
Right. That's going to be
too much about it. That's all I can say. You're thinking too much about it. You're putting too much weight on it, on that.
But it's going to be hard to interact with.
But the interaction, like when you have a chat like that, it's about what you're saying. It's not about what they're saying. You're trying to keep up with chat when they're saying, but like you're interacting with chat to keep chat going. You're trying to get them. When chat interacts like that, when chat's going to explode like that, that's good for his algorithm. He tries to interact with chat as much as he can, but he's relaying news, information. If we had a channel that big, we'd probably have chat in slow mode, and we're trying to keep up with chat there.
Subscriber only or whatever, But yeah, my advice to those viewers who want to make sure that that your favorite streamer is able to keep up with you and keep and see you in chat is join their communities. Join their discords and always comment on the thing. I mean, after the shows, a lot of creators will go back and comment on the things. For me, I know that I'm neglectful at commenting, but I'm new at this. But at the same time, I know that I've chosen like a couple of large creators, and then the rest of the creators I follow are small because I try to be able to know that, hey, if they do respond, they're going to be able to see me because I've chosen a smaller creator. Mm-hmm. And plus, also we want to help grow the smaller creators when they have they have talent, just like your larger creator that you've been following. I bet you anything you watch. Oh yeah, bless you. If you watch YouTube, and you'll find another Moist Critical, you'll find a Moist Critical that is under 1,000 viewers that you can watch, and putting out the same good content. And look, the desired result's not going to always be what you want. That's the truth. Sometimes someone to chat, you're not going to get them to chat all the time. Sometimes you try to get people to be engaged, you're not always going to get that. That's tough. That's rough. But like my goal, one of my goals for next year is get chat more interactive. And I don't have to look up for that because I can't just wait for someone to leave like a $55 super chat, because I'm not trying to get super chats. I want people to be interactive. And I'm gonna have to work on more interactive topics and conversations because I want people to be interactive.
Well, that will have to come. That's hard to do, but the more subs that you get, the more active the members are, the more active the chat will be.
Yeah, that's the struggle of today's videos. We're trying because I'm wanting people to be more interactive. I want people who are in chat. Like right now, we got 6 people. And we have like 2 people chatting that are not on the show, right? And then I want those 6 people to be able to feel comfortable and be like, hey, here's my opinion. Here's a thought. But apparently I'm not pushing enough red button topics throughout the day because I'm not talking about something like politics or religion, which is really tough because I don't want to talk about stuff like that.
Right.
But,
yeah.
I want
once again, this is the morning hours. A lot of people are not exactly all talkative, and I'm glad you don't talk politics and religion. To be honest, I follow the bar room rule: never talk politics, religion, or somebody else's lady. And I'll tell you what, I enjoy your content.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy being here with my friends. And first things first, and I advocate this all the time, is you are friends first, content creators second.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And chat, your regular chat, who's here every day, they love you. They love us. They love Jesse. They adore Hillbilly. They want Hillbilly hair. And Mugen's cape is going on sale on eBay this week for an incredible amount of money.
After waffles, don't you talk about my religious political woman. That's funny. That's funny. All right. That's cool. Like we'll get there. We'll get more into it. We'll get more involved and invested. But don't worry, we're getting to New Year's Eve eventually. We'll have this conversation about the future again. But with that, we're gonna hit
that subscribe button. Become a part of the crew.
Too much to take. So it's lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we game. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house, we own this.
Willie will play boosters in hand.
Nah.
I was already to say, did you send me some play boosters? I was me looking there on my desk like, where's that? Where's it at?
I was just thinking, are we shooting for Bristly Bill today?
That's right, Bristly Bill. Oh no, we're getting off. We're getting ready to go in the chill section as we chill out and relax because we're an hour and 60 minutes into the episode, and Hillbilly is going to need some time if he's going to try to pull off a game today.
Yeah, I am.
All right, so we're going to start with the circle of the show. Mugenfool.
Yeah, I'm here today, thankfully. I don't have nothing planned to record today because I'm just going to be busy later on. But if I get a chance tomorrow, I might record something.
All
hopefully.
Right. Then we're going to talk over to Hellwheeler. Talk over.
Hey. So it's a Saturday. Tonight, if anyone is about, I will be available to play a game of local TCG from about 6 Central onwards, I believe it is. It's about midnight-ish my time. If you do want to have a game, please chuck me a message or just let me know beforehand so I can plan in case other people have also said that they want to play. If no one is about, then I'll probably see what other games I have and might just give something a fun little play.
All right.
But,
Sounds cool.
Yeah. If you got the little bell thing done, then you'll know when I'm going live.
All right. Hit that bell notification. That's right. And we're going to hop all over to KJ.
Hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. Happy 400 day to you. So, we're all Sparta. Little 400 reference for you. So
instead of 300.
Yeah, instead of 300, you know, we went 100 more. We went 100 more, didn't we?
That's right.
I'm letting you guys know. Find your favorite small time creator, whether it be Tortoise, Hillbilly, Mugen over there, or Jesse, and take the time today to tell your favorite small creator, I appreciate you. Happy 400 day. Also later today, I'm negotiating. I'm thinking about doing a chat and chill today, where we're going to be hanging out with Black Alpha Wolf, and possibly Jesse might join us for that too.
Cool.
Woo. Sounds awesome. All right, then we're over to Billy.
Hey, everybody, here. A little over 30 minutes, I'm going to fire up a Commander game. Now, one thing about this Commander game, if I cannot get it fired off, will not be no more Commander games on my channel. Because it seems like every time I try to fire off a Commander game, it doesn't fire off. So this is my last chance to fire off a Commander game. And if it fires off, then I'll keep doing it. If it don't, then there will not be no more Commander games on my channel. But I am going to try to fire it off today, and I just want to talk about that. But also, if you enjoy my content, you enjoy Tortoise's content, or whoever else's content, make sure you come on back after they get done doing their content, after they get done doing their lives. Leave a comment. Let them know you appreciate them. Let them know that they're influencing your life. Let them know how they're influencing your life. And be kind. Keep all the comments positive. Unless you see something you don't like. If you see something you don't like, hey, let them know that too. And hit that thumbs up, and I'll see everybody here at 1 o'clock for Commander game.
All right. Hey, everybody. Look, it's Lily again because she needed more attention. So tonight is Commander night at 8 p.m. We're going to have Commander tonight at 8 p.m. Hillbilly and I will be getting ready for a Commander game. So if you want to participate, make sure you're part of Discord and let us know if you want to be part of the game tonight, Saturday night. Whoop, whoop. Before it turns Sunday. Yes.
You can be part of my Commander game also if you just let me or Tortoise know that you want to play also.
That's right. Send links and we're going to have fun. But with that, everybody, I want to thank everybody for joining us today here in Chatland and in the show. Thank you for participating. And I'll remind you all that you are loved. Someone's thinking about you. And if you can, brighten someone's day a little bit more today. And if you're going to play some Magic today, play wise.
I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
The moves, the strategies, and the